Hello, hello, hello. What's good, everybody? We are back again for WestWorld Wednesdays. We're about to dive deep down the rabbit hole because I've only seen 2 episodes and it has got me hook, line, and sinker. I am enthralled. And of course, the two coming down that rabbit hole with me first and foremost, what's up? The realest host. What's good, Dave?
Man, I don't think we should even call it the rabbit hole at this point. We need a new name because this is a Westworld here. Like, oh my gosh, with the first 2 episodes alone, it feels like season 1, and I'm loving it. I am really loving it.
Oh, we got the best in the West coming with us on this vacationally trip. What's up? Winter is coming. How you doing today, AK?
I'm here, man. I'm all right. The week is halfway over, and hopefully we can push through the rest of the week. But yeah, I think we need to come up with a park name for this.
Oh, park name. I don't know.
Oh no, the rabbit hole just thing. I'm with David on that. It's not really fitting.
Oh my gosh, I just feel like I'm going down to Alice in Wonderland every time I think and start watching this show. It just, I don't know. It seems fitting, but we'll get into it. We'll figure out a different and better name for it. But yeah, we're heading right back into these parks, and it has got me like, what the hell is going on? Have I called it all along? Is it all just a game? Is it all just in the park? We're going to talk about it. What's up, Jake Cruz? I see you out there. What are you thinking about Westworld so far? Oh, we're going to get it started. Westworld Season 4, Episode 1, The Auguries. And why is it called The Auguries, first and foremost? Is that what the cartel's name was? Or I don't even know where that name came from. But
I have no clue what that even means.
Yeah, it's like, was that somebody? I figured it was going to be somebody's last name that we got into, but I didn't meet anybody like that. So yeah, I was just wondering. I'm going to have to look up what's Auguries even mean.
But we waste let me ask Google real quick.
There you go. But we waste no time as the Man in Black is back, and we missed you, William. Like, he is such a gangster, but I guess when you're already dead, there's not much to fear, eh, Davey?
Man, this is the gangster Man in Black we've been missing in season freaking 3. But season 3, I'm like, who is this man? And finally, within just 1 episode alone, or should I say 2 episodes, this man is back. The Man in Black, just like AC/DC? Yeah, no.
That's Back in Black.
Back in Black.
Yeah, but we are back in black with the Man in Black.
No, the Man in Black is oh my gosh, I'm gonna really just roll over. I know the freaking name of this singer. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna look it up.
Okay, so augury is defined as a sign that will happen in the future, an omen. And yeah, we got a lot of omens coming through.
Okay. That makes more sense.
Johnny Cash, there we go. Man in Black.
Man in Black, you were asking about. Okay. Oh man, the auguries, that makes a lot of sense. I guess I should have done some homework and actually Googled it, because yeah, that makes a lot of sense now. And just like in season 1, they have me wondering what is up with all these damn flies. And I'm glad that they're actually bringing that back and making that a thing this year. So I mean, because they always did the flies, never explained it. Now it looks like we're going to get some explanation. So they've been playing the long game on us the entire time.
Hella long game.
Oh, it's incredible. I do a long game just season to season, a year and a half to wait every time. Oh, but so William was right. The cartel didn't accept payment, so he took it for free the next day. So was the cartel just like all robots, and he had old boy like ramped up to Maeve type levels, okay?
No, I think he just needed to get that one key player, and that person was going to be able to get close to the boss and move quickly. And we saw how that played out. After that, I don't think any of the rest of them were needed. Actually, he probably killed everybody in that room. Because then he came out covered in blood and said, am I done? Yeah, you're done now. You can rest. And he takes himself out for the coup de grace.
How about you, fandom? What do you think? Is this are they all robots, or is this a game, or are those people that he just killed? What's really happening with the situation?
Nah, I gotta be people. It has to be. He literally just said, "Hey, you can pay my money now, or not tomorrow."
Mm-hmm. Also, I think that was a flashback of some sort.
That's another thing I was going to talk about. Are we dealing with multiple timelines again? Because it sure seems like it to me.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if I could say anything, but honestly, throughout that entire first scene, I thought someone was going to be thrown off this damn cliff. Was I the only damn one?
I think so.
Like, seriously, it's like Chekhov's gun here. You keep on seeing this cliff. You keep on seeing this cliff. Oh, you're done? I thought he was going to just, like, throw himself off. But no.
Bridge. He didn't want to dirty the water. But he said,
he didn't want to dirty the water.
Once he talked about we buried our enemies down at the bottom of that lake, I thought old boy was going to tell him to jump in that lake. But he would just float. So I don't know.
No, he didn't want anything at all disturbed. Like for whatever they're doing in that building, it looks like everything has to be in some type of control. So if a body would have went into that water at this point in time, probably would have could have screwed something up in the system. He doesn't want nothing in there touched because he needs everything to stay where it's at, so he can, at whatever point in time he'll decipher finally what's being held there. So I think that's why they didn't use that. It was just a pretty backdrop.
Jake says wasted a cliff. Oh man. So then we meet Christina and Maya, and it seems Christina's a bit of a recluse, and I'm loving the OG callbacks like right out of the gate. Like so many color schemes are only black and white, and the way Dolores is, and like or Christina wakes up the same way every day, and even her roommate asked like, "What shoes should I wear?" And the choices were like black and white. Like the outfits are dark and white. I'm just loving all the callbacks to like the original. Maya tells Christina she can't hide from the world forever. What's up, fandom? Any ideas why she's hiding? What's going on with this Christina situation?
Man, every time I keep on seeing Christina, I'm like, okay, back to the finale of season 3. Dolores? Or is this Dolores hooked up to this, what is it, the Hobrum? It wasn't solid. Yeah, there we go. And it's all this taking place inside there.
Interesting. What do you have to say about that, AK?
I was thinking when I first watched this that it was the real world. However, there's a couple key things I noticed in this one, namely actually in the very beginning is what got me when she's passing those two guys coming down the stairs as she's going up, getting ready to go into her office building. They're talking excitedly, talking about, this place is wild. I can't believe this is your first time here. I was like, wait. What you mean by that, though, sir?
Exactly. Only there's 3
so
guys.
That got me thinking. I was like, okay. So
We're either in a park,
is a simulation.
And
you got that homeless guy that's sitting there talking about, the tower and how he hears things and that other people aren't hearing, and the crazy stalker ass dude. And apparently there's this whole movement that's going down in there, but then things haven't changed, as is pointed out later on with Caleb. So there's some extraness going on here. I don't think we're actually seeing what the real world is. Actually, I think Maeve proves it in episode 2.
Well, you guys, everybody who remembers me, I called it last season. I said that whole thing was nothing but all inside the park, and they never left the park. This is just like crazy world or riot world. Like that's just everything. And I think the same thing's going on now. We are just in the park. It's all been a game. It's all a simulation.
This is the theory. Yeah, this is a pretty popular fan theory when it comes to the Matrix world. Is that the humans didn't actually win. The computers just put them inside a repetitive box, so to speak, program to make them think they're winning something.
Hey, welcome back, Jackie C. Yeah, just like we saw last season when they were all in those pods or whatever. It could just be people going into pods, basically, like just jacked into the simulation, and it's all just like a mind freak going into parks. And like Caleb's always talking like, I can't afford it. I bet he got some kind of veteran grant or whatever to be able to afford it and go, like some kind of veteran deal to go into. Yeah, like I said, they're all in the park. They've never left the park. Everything we've been seeing is in a park. That's my opinion. Been sticking with that since season 2, and I'm going to keep sticking with it until I see anything that changes my mind. And so far, I have not. But so what's up, AK? What's Christine in there hiding from?
That's a good question. Considering her paranoia that we've seen, I think that I'm guessing what her program is that there was also some stalkerish situation or something or other like that gave her this PTSD. And also I want to say it might have something to do with her creepy ass boss, because homeboy is on her tip a little bit too much than a supervisor should be, in my opinion.
Oh yeah, she's being watched. I'm the same way. And I think Maya's a plant. I think Maya's somebody.
Maya's definitely a plant.
Yeah, I don't trust
I
her one
absolutely
bit.
agree with that. Yeah,
Okay.
she's way too. Come on out the house. No, you got to do this. You got to do that. Like she's keeping tabs on her, without quote unquote keeping tabs on her, so to
Yeah,
speak.
and she'd be switching up her story and stuff. She says one thing, and then she's like, "Oh, well, maybe it's just this." Like she's just a little too blasé about things that should be like, "Whoa, that is weird." So yeah, I'm not buying this Maya. After the second episode, I believe everything has been a simulation since the end of season 2. Ha! I'm getting everybody over to my side. We called it first years ago. I'm telling you. I'm gonna keep it that way. Jackie, I see you with the hot zero summer. Ha! Twitter.
Yeah, if y'all don't follow Jackie on Twitter, I think y'all should go follow Jackie on Twitter.
Will there be another season? I don't know. I haven't seen the end of this one or how they finish it up, but I think so. Didn't they say when it very first started?
I believe they're already signed on for season 5.
I think when they said that they did it, it was basically their story was a 5-season story. So I think it has to be.
Yeah, I think next season's probably going to be the wrap up and done.
Might be an expensive show, low ratings this season. Oh, it's one of the most expensive shows on HBO. So yeah, they put
Name season 3, I guess.
Oh man, season 3, like I said, I think, and season 3 will be a lot better once you realize it was all the park. They're all in a park. All it is. They did not.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Maeve called it in episode 2, I think.
What's that?
That they were still in the simulation.
Well, she says every time
when she got off the train, she said like that little poem. I crossed the street, thought that I was going to be going to like pastures greener or whatever. But then I looked down and I saw I was still standing in the same shit. And that's when she noticed they were just in another park. So yeah, it makes sense to me. And yes, Jackie, absolutely.
Yep, exactly.
I'm going to give you your props, woman. So you're going to take these wins.
What am I missing? That's trying to make me, but yeah, absolutely. So is Christina a new Dolores, like one of the balls that got snuck out of the park, or is this just another replica because she was the first design ever made? Like, what do we think Christina is exactly, fandom?
As it progresses, because we see what her job is, I wouldn't be surprised. But then again, we don't know like at what point of the timeline this all is. I'm still torn between the fact that this could be like Ford met her and it's like, hey, maybe I'm a base of Dolores off of you.
Oh, wow. Okay. So you believe that she's real and just doing her thing. So she's a real person in the real world?
Yep. This is the pretty much like the original, the OG Dolores.
But then what was that thing when she was walking to work and heard those guys talking about, I can't believe this is your first time. This is going to be so wild.
Yeah, I don't think the timeline fits.
Fair point.
So, yeah, we gotta
because William's an old man in that simulation. She couldn't have been the first one in the city because they weren't built up like that.
And it looks like
the first one in there.
Damn, destroyed the theory.
Sorry.
They're putting a new twist in with this Dolores, with her having like a stalker that claims her game is ruining his life. Like, how the hell is this all tying in?
Hey, my homeroom theory is still there though.
What's
because
that?
My homeroom theory though, that she's inside of there still fits.
Right.
Because like how is she able? Because just like how that machine is able to like predict stuff, and she's quote unquote inside there predicting this guy's life. Hey. You got me down once. I'm back again.
Is it possible you guys think that maybe she's an unknown backup of like the better qualities of the forms of Dolores we've seen? Well, not as necessarily better, but let's say the nicer, more decent human qualities, I guess.
This is the one that hasn't seen.
I say unknown. Because she doesn't seem tapped into anything, and
she seems tapped into everything.
Well, no, I mean it seems like she doesn't have a memory of being anywhere else. Like Charlotte Dolores still knows all the shit that went down. That's like the upgrade of the Wyatt personality that's in Charlotte. I'm saying this Christina Dolores, she has been completely wiped clean. Doesn't remember any of that stuff that happened before, And I don't know, maybe that's why they're watching her to see if she deviates or anything from there, and they're going to do something with her, planning on doing something with her later. But again, I'm not sure where in the timeline that is happening because I don't think it's in real time. I think that's a flashback scenario, all of that's going on around her.
And what were you saying, Phantom?
I was saying, well, this is a Dolores that, like AK was saying, is not with the Wyatt simulation. It's not like the Charlotte Hale Dolores. This is pretty much a Dolores who hasn't witnessed like the dark sides of humanity, really.
Yeah.
Okay. I think it's I just think there's parks all over the world, and this is just a Dolores from a different park in a different part of the world. And I think maybe that somebody did switch her ball, and it just seems like a lot of what she's walking through are meant to be clues to help her to remember what's going on. But if somebody was like to question her, and that's why, you know, her boss is kind of on her, Maya's keeping an eye on her. They are watching to see if she does know or if this is one of the balls, and that's why she was wiped clean. And basically, but all these clues that she's coming on is to help her find her way through. So I
that's the thing. I think, you know, we find out later that she does have a silent watcher that I think is there to actually help her trip onto what she should be remembering. But we'll see how that plays out.
Oh damn! So much episodes ahead. I was about to say something.
No. I'm how many did you watch?
I'm up to episode 5 in WestWorld.
You've seen 5?
No, I haven't seen 5. I stopped at 4.
So we'll be caught up with you next week.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
WestWorld Wednesdays coming at you every Wednesday.
After next week's episode, I'll bring something up.
There you go.
Okay.
Write it down so you don't forget.
Yeah, make a note. Don't forget.
Yep, I've only seen the first 2, so I'm just guessing as what they've shown me so far. But absolutely. We see that Maeve is off in the wilderness living alone. It seems like she's having a bit of trouble, like harnessing all her newfound power. She's basically causing countywide blackouts as she falls into like a dreamlike state. So what's going on? It seems like Maeve, is it just her new powers she's trying to get her harness on, or is something else going on with Maeve, AK?
I think it's her just trying to get a hold on things. I don't think it's anything new. I mean, the only thing that's newer that we've seen is that she has to very actively and quickly power up when it comes to some fighting because she's facing better hosts now. So for that, I think she was trying. It seemed like her emotions clashed a little bit there. Like while she's trying to, you know, ramp things up, she was in a scene with someone that she had a lot of care and love, I think, for. So I think that's what kind of hemmed her up, and she blew the fuse because, you know, I don't want to say just it was because of the feels, but that's kind of what it was.
It did remind me of like the Incredible Hulk, where, you know, Bruce Banner's just, you know, by himself.
Yeah.
Trying to live his life, trying not to
up.
under the radar. Then something happens, and it's like, back into civilization we go.
Yeah, and she had no choice. She probably would have preferred to stay, you know, in the mountains and whatnot. But now she's got to come back to the war because she's rested long enough now. Things are moving, and she got to move with them.
That piano music still gets me, DJ, every time.
I'm telling you, it gets all up in the field.
So good.
Jackie C, I love that Christina is the designer for her. That's what ball is running her right now. I absolutely love that.
I am here for that. I am here for that. Now, yeah, let's put a pin in that one, and we'll see if that's proven right.
And her job is to write stories
for the game. Indeed it is.
Well, that was actually old boy, the goofball that went out. What was his name? The guy who wrote the stories. I got total mind block on him right now.
Wait, you talking about like from the beginning, Homeboy's brother?
No, the guy who remember he wrote the stories and Ford used to just shit on him like, your stories are shit. What are you doing?
Well, that was when after Ford had stopped writing himself, though, isn't it? I think this is like the younger Ford that's in Christina.
Right, exactly. But I'm just saying, if this is a story writer, it could be that guy. But yeah, I like Ford a lot better. But it's driving me nuts. I can't think of his name right now. The guy who went out in the blaze of glory.
Oh, I don't remember that guy. I don't even remember that character, honestly.
Lee Sizemore.
Lee Sizemore. There you go.
Sizemore. Oh fuck! How can I forget Sizemore? Yeah.
And Lee Sizemore. He was a story. Right? Might be him in there, but yeah, I like Ford better.
Yeah,
But
I
yeah,
think the idea Ford would be the better draw for it to be him.
And it looks like Caleb's back on the grind. So was his little romp through last season just him visiting the park like I called, or is it like just another robot doing the work, or like what's going on with Caleb? Is he real or is he a robot, Phantom? No easy questions here.
I wish I could
answer
say.
that? Didn't Maeve answer that for us though?
What's that?
Didn't Maeve answer that for us?
How?
When she went to see the senator, she said, "You guys aren't human. You're hosts just like us." And it was just her and Caleb in the room. So,
Did she say just like us? I don't remember the "just like us" line. I need to rewatch that because yeah, that would definitely.
Or maybe he said like your host like we are, or it was something to that effect though.
But if Caleb was human, Maeve would have known instantly.
But I think I do remember what you're saying, and I felt like she was just saying it like us, like me and the other robots, not necessarily Caleb. But yeah, that's a little twist. I like that. It could be. I'm gonna have to go back and listen to that again, exactly how they're trying to put it. Because I thought she was just talking about hosts like her, but maybe she was talking about Caleb. Yeah,
she speaks very intentionally when she speaks, so I don't think she would be talking about just her and others that were not there or present in the room. But you could be right though.
Caleb
you never know this damn role.
Oh yeah, they're trying to twist us up for sure. Caleb shows his daughter how to shoot, and he said practice. She said on cans, and he said, yeah, on cans. Like he was really meaning robots, like we were just talking about. I love the play on words.
You know what? I just remembered. Damn it! I just remembered something. Yeah. But I'm with Fandom now. I can't say it because you don't know that part yet.
Well, how far up are you?
I think she's the same.
About the same. Yeah.
First four. So we'll all be caught up next week. But yeah, I'm still back here in 1 and 2 trying to guess and see what they're doing. But man, that old man's store owner is a real dick. Like obviously May's living off grid and he's just trying to he just described how to get to her place to any Tom, Dick, or Harry passing through. Like
I was like, wait a minute, sir. You live in the mountains too. You don't want nobody giving directions to your spot. What are you doing?
He was shady as hell. That man was sus as hell. Oh, yeah, like I said, I hope he catches one. Who do we think that shadow was we saw flash by then break the flower pot in Dolores' home?
Didn't they answer that? Yeah, Teddy.
We thought that's 100% Peter. That wasn't anybody
that's
else.
What I think. Yeah, I think Maya tried to make her think it was like the neighbor kid that likes to smoke on the fire escape. But those look like private fire escapes. Why would the neighbor kid be on y'all's fire escape? That makes no sense.
This whole place is supposed to be modeled after New York, but still.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too, because that looks a hell of a lot like the old New York skyline.
So is Christina crazy or drifting between worlds? Like, why does Peter blame her for what's going on in his life? Like, is there a free guy situation going on right now?
I don't know. It's like with Christina, it's like I'm also looking at like Dolores, where it's like, is it like 2 timelines here where Dolores was in the first season? Are we gonna have like the same thing with this season with Christina?
Jackie brings up a good point. Did Caleb have his daughter before becoming a bot? Because he wasn't with his wife at that time, and he's saying that his wife and his daughter is the best thing. So is he like a stepdad calling it his daughter, or is that?
No,
I think his actual daughter.
It's his, yeah.
I think I think they're all robots.
I think it's like after the war that him and like with Maeve before they split, like immediately after that, he tried to like settle down. That's why like Maeve is like in a secluded area. He's like raising a kid, but a beautiful wife, no less.
Oh,
yeah. He wrote the baddie.
I love the callback and the way like Dolores wakes up every morning the same way. Like I wasn't so hot on the Omen callback, like with Peter taking like, "This is for you, Damien." Like the way he jumped off that wall. That was messed up the way he walked off that building. Like I was not feeling that. Like, I don't know. They need to explain what the hell's going on with that and why she can do that and why she's hearing that. What's going on? But no, that child did not just walk outside in the middle of the night alone. Like when she went out to get that teddy bear, I was like, she is listening to her dad and ready for all these wartime scenarios, and she's just gonna walk outside alone. Like, girl, you better
willy-nilly in the dark. You
And I
asked
know
this
you live
man
in
to
the
leave the
suburbs,
lights on.
but I wouldn't even do that in the suburbs. Like, come on now.
No.
girl,
You
better
asked
bend
this
it,
man
though.
to leave the light on for you because you and your little stuffed animal was scared of the dark. But here's the whole dark ass outside. I heard a noise. Let me go check it out. What the fuck?
Like, no, be better, little girl. Come on, Frankie. Oh, that was killing me. But now that she sees it's real, maybe Uwadi can like stop with all this nonsense talking about Caleb's too extra. Like, how about you get with the program and realize there's some shit going down around you? I was like, you are beautiful, but come on, girl.
Don't worry. See, some people the it has to come to their doorstep. Like they got to see shit with their own eyes before they mobilize. But then when they do see it, they react accordingly. So, don't count our girl out yet. That's all I'll say.
It is 100% on her doorstep. So I was like, she better get ready.
Okay, but she ain't seen it real like that yet.
So now she knows. And she finally does and lets Caleb run off in the middle of the night with Maeve. And they're off to see the senator. And they're like, any idea who that might be? And then that gets answered the next episode. But I was like, what's up, fandom? Like, you married? You're just going to be able to run off in the middle of the night with another woman and your wife's going to be okay with that?
Hell no, she wouldn't. And I hope she knows who the hell Maeve is. If not, it's like a whole bunch of explaining. And you're like, who the hell is this chick you're going to run off in the middle of the night trying to go and play war again? Because she wasn't all keen on him jumping right back into the whole war situation yet again. And he could end up dying. And then it's like, if you would have died, okay, you would have died. You don't have a wife and a kid. Now you go into war, you have something to fight for this time. So even I probably wouldn't even do that. I'd be like, Maeve, you're strong enough. You can
go off on your own and do this. No,
right, and I think Maeve called that correctly too. Like, yeah, no, I wouldn't have stayed, but I would have regretted it after. And look, we just saw this shit with freaking Luther on Umbrella Academy. Okay, your dumb ass went off doing some shit you shouldn't have been doing. You should just went back to wifey, but you didn't do that, and now you dead. Yep. So, Caleb, be careful. It's all I can say. This shit don't always work out the way you want it to.
Oh, like Maeve said, be careful what you wish for. Oh, Dolores wants to write a story with a happy ending, but it feels no one would want to read that. But I know someone finally ready for a happy ending, and who's that? It is none other than our man Teddy, and I just can't wait to see how
coming back to the game.
How are they going to weave him back into the story?
Because we even get to see him in season 3.
Nope. Yeah, that's crazy, and that just tells me you're bringing back all the same characters in this. It's all a simulation.
We get our homegirl back next episode. She comes back. She starts coming back full force. So
absolutely,
I'm waiting for it.
So yeah, they're bringing all these same characters. It's just because they have reboots of them because it's all in the park and it's all just another robot. All that shit way back when.
True.
So that's the end of this episode, and we got just a couple trivia questions. If you know these answers, write them in the chat box. If you're watching later, write them in the comment section down below. Who does Christina write for?
A newspaper.
Hold on. I got it. No, it's not a newspaper. Just Olympiad Entertainment.
There you go. Olympiad Entertainment. Absolutely correct. What is Christina's roommate's name?
Maya. Oh, there we go. Close enough.
What's Caleb's daughter's name?
Frankie.
And last but not least, what was the stalker caller's name?
Peter.
Oh, just too easy. I wrote that one late at night. I know the other night.
Yeah, I was about to say, yeah, you must have been tired coming up with these. I'm sitting there trying to look at the name of restaurants and shit that they walking by and write that shit down.
Oh, well, make sure you got that for the next one because I wasn't so tired when I wrote this next episode.
I got all them shits too. I told you, I done figured your damn brain out now, man.
We got a lot more coming in this one. WestWorld Season 4, Episode 2, Well Enough Alone.
I got to step away real quick, so I'll start off with fandom.
All right, there we go. And I cannot tell you how excited I was when they opened with our girl Clementine. How juiced were you when you saw her, fandom?
Oh, good. Just another face that we know and love. Like, damn, why they have to do that to damn Clementine, man? Man in black, can't leave well enough alone. I think this time he had like a black glove because it's like in the first episode when he was killing and Dyson, no, mainly Dyson. he had pretty much like a regular like hand, so it's like okay. But this time he had a black glove, so it's like, was this the human Man in Black or was this the host version Man in Black? Then later on we see that Clementine is working for Charlotte Dolores, so yeah, that's the whole host Man in Black.
But is that another timeline? Is that going on concurrently? Is that after he, like, what happens next? Because I did love that little callback with her dropping the biscuit and it rolling over to the Man in Black, just like Dolores and that can of milk. I was like, the callbacks to season 1 are good. He said, Teddy is so much just a beat dog. I don't know. Maybe he'll come back and be something different in this storyline.
It seems like he is, because literally when he beat down that one guy in the first episode. So far so good with this, season 4 of Teddy. He might win you over, Jake. He might win you over.
And have the bots from WestWorld evolved like into true life forms? If not, like how did Clementine show such loyalty to Maeve? Like, is not revealing, she wasn't about to reveal her whereabouts, or was like it just bots don't fear death, so why would she tell anyway?
But Maeve, like, remember she brought her back in the previous season, and when she brought her back, I think that she even upgraded her. So it's like it was just loyalty there. And wasn't she even like loyal to Maeve like since like the first season? So
I mean,
just like that.
No, she was programmed to do it before.
Right, and is that just it?
I think this was just. I think
even after she woke up though, or no? Because I remember she was on that virus thing in season 2.
Right. Yeah, I don't know. We gotta see which one. I don't even know. Like, is it all different timelines or what's going on? I mean, WestWorld is kind of a dark series anyway, but this season is just extra. Like, it looks like they're taking it to a whole nother level.
They all over the place.
Oh my god! And also, we know Maeve's a bot. Why is she drinking a bottle of wine while driving? Like, what is this show trying to tell us? Why is Maeve?
Where's your weird ass brain trying? Where's your weird ass brain trying to go with that? What message are you trying to propagate now?
Like, she got her out here drinking and driving, which okay, she's a robot, but why is she even drinking? Why is she such like trying to put her on as an alcoholic or something?
They're supposed to be like when they create these hosts, they're supposed to be like almost as close as humans. So I don't know.
Maybe she has a taste for actual wine now.
I mean,
she always did, but yeah.
I mean, well,
there's nobody here to
isn't it part of the program? We're seeing this simulation, isn't it part of the
program?
There's
no taste though. Maybe in her tongue. I don't know.
She's thirsty. There was nobody to act for. Is my thing. There's nobody there. I mean, if somebody was there, okay, maybe it's all part of the game. But there was nobody there. She was just driving to Caleb. So it's like,
okay, but let's say she's a conglomerate of learned behaviors. That's just the thing that she likes to do now. Don't matter where it happens. She just likes her. Like Jackie just said, she likes her sherry.
She loves her sherry, but I just don't get it. Creature of habit or not, like.
I mean, why not? She's not gonna get too drunk and die in the crash from drunk driving. So.
But why do it at all? Is my point. Like, what is the point of drinking? Like, there's nobody.
There is no point. It's just a thing.
Point of eating, drinking, having sex, like. Gonna go down the rabbit hole with everything now?
Right, that's what I'm saying. See, that's why I said, what are you trying to say here, DJ? What random ass theory are you trying to throw out here because of this one stupid scene?
Jackie's gonna write it off as it's just a habit, but I don't know. It seems like why would they even display habits if there's nobody there to display it for? Like, what is the reason for her drinking on her own like that? I don't know. What are they telling me with that? Is what I'm saying. And what's going on with Maeve's power is, like we were saying earlier, like she was able to turn off the security cameras easy enough, but it took a couple of tries of trying to freeze all motor functions on the senator. So what's going on? What's that?
They're better bots.
So
that's what I was saying last episode. She's got to constantly upgrade on the spot now to catch up to how these bots are programmed and what they're programmed with, because they don't respond instantly to her anymore.
Are we talking about the senator and his wife right now? Yes. I don't even think they're bots. I just think that they're humans being controlled by the spy pit.
Bro,
that's not even a spoiler, man.
How one of them got shot and the other one also got went to try
with the fly though. But it's something with the fly though.
It could be
making them more durable, possibly.
So the flies make them
You
just
think
like
the flies
robots?
make them more durable?
Yes, makes them more durable, and is possibly making sure that Maeve doesn't do anything to them because Charlotte Hale knows about Maeve.
Yeah, but Maeve was able to freeze all motor
Well,
function
yeah,
and it
and
stopped.
she took both of
And
them out.
and she was able to read his mind like she does with other computers. So
Yeah,
Yeah, then
and
probably
she
more
she
durable
killed
then.
the Anastasia host. I don't think the flies have anything to do with keeping her on tabs. The flies seem to be used mainly on humans.
yeah, the human when she got found later in the stable, that was the real her, and
That was the human with the
she was
flies
on
around her.
supply
Yeah,
mode. But I don't think the other two. I think the other two were bots.
yeah.
Because
The other two were bots. They said they were.
just because Maeve was able to, freeze
So
all
was there
motor.
security around the senators or something?
What's that?
He had security
no-
cameras, but not. It didn't seem like there were actual security people there. No.
Yeah,
I gotta rewatch this scene.
they were programmed to have habits. She never turned that one off. And for her drinking, aren't those flies turning them into bots? I think they're turning them into zombies that can be controlled, but I don't
For a
think they're
hot
turning them
second,
into
yeah.
bots.
Yeah,
Yeah, I don't think. Yeah, it's not turning them into bots. It is doing something really weird to their blood, though.
yeah, it's coming out like black or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, 100%. I think the way Maeve was able to read him and the way he freezed him, I think he was one
Yeah,
of
they're definitely still bots.
And Maeve and Caleb find that a new world order has been set in place. And getting back to the OG roots of the show, it seems like the original show, it seems like the bots are trying to replace the humans with the robotic doppelgangers. So is that what's going on? Are they trying to replace everybody? Even though Charlotte Hale says, I wouldn't do it all at once, which that didn't make sense. Why not? Why would that be so painful? It's like she wants to integrate the robots and slowly.
Yeah, nice and slow. There's a case of this like a hiccup.
What's that?
I thought she said the opposite when she had brought William online. That no, I wouldn't want to take you guys out like one by one. That will like slow the process or something. I thought she was going for doing everything in one sweep.
Oh, I thought it sounded to me like she said it the opposite way. I wouldn't do that all in one sweep.
Or maybe we just interpreted it differently.
Yeah. But I thought she said I wouldn't exterminate you all at once. That wouldn't be fair to the bots coming in, basically. Which I didn't understand why, but I'm sure.
Wait, no, that's what I'm saying. Okay, how I remember it is she said, I wouldn't send it would be folly to bring children into the world to just get like gobbled up by hyenas or whatever animal reference she made. I would have to make the home safe first by taking your kind out. Or say, I mean, those weren't the exact words, but it was something to that effect.
Yeah, right,
so I thought she was trying to take out all the key people all in one swoop and then be done. And then she's going to bring all of her bots into the real world and have them.
And that's why it didn't make sense to me, because that plan of attack would actually make sense. But to me, it sounded like she was saying the opposite. So that's why I was a little confused about it. But yeah, I'll have to go back and re-listen to that. So, you got something, Phantom?
No, disagreeing.
What how gangster is William now, or should I say Dolores? Like, who's the silver ball running this Man in Black?
Dolores Charlotte or Charlotte Dolores?
Charlotte Dolores? That's Wyatt.
Charlotte Hale.
Charlotte / Wyatt / Dolores.
Yeah, I call her Charlotte. That's more like compact.
It was interesting to hear like Hale Dolores refer to Anastasia as livestock. Like, that's what the humans are to these new agrobots. Like, it's just a frightening twist on reality. Like Maeve said, it's actually worse than she thought. Like, I think Hale is about to do some just villainous shit.
Yeah, like she said, you hunted my kind like we were animals, like we were prey. So now we about to do the same shit to you. Except I'm gonna take it this much further and really fuck y'all up.
Oh, that sounds some evil shit coming. And at this point, are we calling this reality, or is Caleb just like in another world playing a game, Fandom?
It's tough to call.
I think it's too soon for that. Too soon to call.
I'm saying I'm sticking with my guns. It is a game. It's all a game. And that's
I'm still on that fence. Same time when you said it on that stream with Andy. I'm on that fence still.
Oh, another Clementine. Or is this the same one and we're once again working with different timelines? So is this Clementine working for the Man in Black because he killed the other one and now rebooted her to come work for him? Or is this just another one that he had that's been working with him the whole time, AK?
I think that version of Clementine, Office Clementine, that she's in the same timeline as William that took out the gangsters.
Oh, she's with him. So she's been working with him for a while.
I think I think he's had her with him in that timeline, but that is still the past.
So those were two different Clementines. The one that he went and killed.
I think they were definitely two different Clementines. Yeah.
You agree with
That's
that?
Definitely. And when you think about it, how many times have they brought off Clementine, brought her back?
Man, seriously, almost as much as Maeve.
I'm just glad they keep bringing her back. Love me some Clementine.
Oh, absolutely. I love seeing her.
But I almost feel like he went out, found her, killed her, reprogrammed her, and now she's his number one henchman. That's kind of what I feel.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty much.
Yep.
So that's crazy. Or did the Men in Black kill her? Yeah, like I said, I think he did that. And then how cold was she dealing with that deputy? Like assistant, was it? And then Clem just gave zero fucks about whatever nonsense.
Clem had no fucks to give.
Oh,
she talked her shit and just looked at him like, now what?
Assistant, was it? Yeah, you mean nothing to me. Let me just show you.
It's like, I am here backed by the full power of the United States. Yeah, but do you have an appointment, though?
Oh, that was so dope.
You came in there with no appointment, no warrant, just trying to talk hot shit to like the baddest chick in the office right now. That wasn't going to work out for you, homeboy.
No, she got shut down quick. He got shut down quick. That was amazing.
He walked away mad as hell.
Oh, that was fantastic. And then Maeve and Caleb make their way into the barn and find the real Anastasia in some form of trance-like state. Was Maeve right to just kill her, fandom? You're too far gone. You got to go. There's no. She had no chance of being brought back. It's like once the flies hit, that's just it. Game over.
So far, it seems like it. Unless you're like an MC character or someone close, and it's like, okay, let's try to do something. But if you're just, a pawn, a red coat, whatever, just kill them.
Because Maeve said she may have been human, but that's not like any human I've ever seen before. Is that Harold Dolores' experiment, turning humans into brain dead drones?
That's what I was about to ask. What experiment was she talking about? Okay, put her with the livestock. Cool, she with the horses. But what were you actually trying to see happen, though? I'm curious as to where her mindset was on that, because she don't do shit just to do it.
Is Men in Black going to turn on Hale?
Doubt it.
He's already been beat. If you remember what we see, probably about halfway through this episode, the real William is gone. She's already beat him.
There's another William out there walking about, and we've already seen these balls can turn on each other, just like Hale did to Dolores.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think that William is in the same timeline as them. I think we're seeing William in the past. The William that has Clementine as the baddie at the office, I think that's past William.
Think so?
The William that's hooked up to that machine with Wyatt, Charlotte, Dolores, that's the current timeline.
Right, but then we saw the Man in Black walk in behind her.
Clone.
Well, they're all clones. So yeah, I don't know. It's going to be tough to keep track on which one's going where and what timelines and what. But is Maya just a plant, like we were saying earlier? So you guys both agree that Maya's just a plant to keep an eye on Christina Dolores?
Yeah.
Yep.
100%.
Next thing you know, her mouth.
Shut up! Shut up! Shut up!
Nice. So that's good. That just means that I'm basically on the right track. My microwave and my toaster hate each other. Oh, so will the clone turn on her? That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
It reminds me of that cartoon when it was like a microwave talking toaster and a talking lamp and something else.
Yeah. Like I said, Jackie, we've seen these balls turn on each other, so I think it absolutely could happen in one way or another. And on the way into work, go ahead, AK.
No, I was just saying we shall see.
On the way into work, we seen a seemingly crazy man is spewing something about it's coming from the tower. Is this another clue for Dolores to remember her past? These are the types. like when that crazy man was out there spewing stuff, he's like, "You think I'm crazy? I'm not crazy." He's like, it's all coming from the tower. It's the tower. It's like all the noise is coming from the tower. And I
Okay, so
think
that's pretty much at like Endgame. They probably all have to go to this tower.
I just
Yeah,
think it's
probably.
I think it's another clue like left there for her to remember her past and what's really going on.
Because did you see
See,
the
hold on.
trailer, DJ,
The trailer?
to Westworld for this season?
No.
Okay, never mind.
No, like I said, I tried to stay pretty clean, so I've only seen the first 2 episodes. I don't know anything that's going to happen later or anything like that. So,
See, if he is a plant, do you think that it's also like in the programming that when she did stop and like actually listen to what he was saying, and she tried to speak to him, and I mean she didn't like talk down to him or anything. She just was trying to get information. He got all mad at her because
he's crazy. But I don't think they don't want anybody else to realize.
I think it's in the programming for him to act like that.
Yeah, it's kind of like when they go into those
says, hold on, repeat what you just said. I'm not crazy, blah blah blah, and that just makes somebody want to walk away from you.
He reminds me of the times like when you go into Westworld or the semi-world, where it's like they're walking on a path. The next thing you know, someone says like something random, so you can go into that story. It's almost the same situation right here.
Yeah,
but she didn't like do anything, so she just kept on walking. Next thing you know, the birds are on the floor dead.
Or is he just like a plant? Like I'm saying, he's basically just a clue. And if anybody else tries to go and try to figure out that clue, he just screams at him, "I'm not crazy!" And like he goes into the default mode. But I think like intertwined in there, whoever left Christina in this place with her mind wipe is leaving these clues for her to help figure out what she needs to do next. But we shall see. And after seeing those dead fallen birds on the ground, she decides it's a good day to skip work and go looking for some answers. And then we see the vice president. Well, go ahead.
I was thinking, because was she the only person that could see the birds? Because there was a hell of a lot of them out there, but nobody else was reacting to them.
Or or were there even dead birds there? Is that just something else that she just saw or got tweaked in that's written into her little script?
Oops. Yeah.
Again, is this whole world, and she's like the real person.
Right. Everything is coded just to go at her.
Those are just robot birds that broke and fell out of the sky. Then we see the vice president make a crucial mistake by underestimating just how far the MIB is willing to go to get his new empire back on top. And that senator, like, he has to have done plenty of golfing. So how did he not realize that he was dealing with a bot by the second hole-in-one, fandom?
I guess he never went to any of the WestWorld or any of these parks to realize something. Like, wait a minute.
Not even that, but bro, this is William you step into. You can't just come up to William and start talking that nonsense bullshit. Like, first of all, you lucky Clementine even let you walk past her. First of all. Secondly, you sitting there watching this man make these shots. You don't think something's wrong? Okay, he makes one. Great. Congratulations. That was a hell of a tricky shot from that distance. And then he does it again. You still talking shit, but you're noticing now that shit is weird. 2 in a row? All right, we'll chalk that up to the game. Fine. You continue talking your bullshit. He does it again, and you're damn near speechless. Why did it take you so long? And you still talking shit. You thought you was actually going to be able to walk back to your car with your dumbass henchmen and drive away. Sir, what do you do? What are you doing? No, clearly, you didn't do the proper research. Otherwise, you would have recognized the situation that you were actually in.
William said after he breaks the senator, he will be stronger like him. Do you think he actually kills and replaces the senator, or uses like the new magic flies to bring him around to do his bidding?
I'm like 50-50 on that. Because first when you said that, it could be like part of me wants him to like, beat the crap out of freaking. Was he a senator? I thought he was the vice president.
Oh yeah, the guy in the golf field. Yeah, he was the vice president.
Yeah, I thought I wanted.
Yeah, I said senator. I meant vice president. My bad.
Because with more power, to show how much more power he has. Like he literally just could kill a vice president and get away with it, versus the whole fly thing. So I'm more keen with he just killed the freaking vice president, and then in there just to show how powerful he is, or pretty much how Charlotte Hale is. Like her right-hand man just literally just killed the VP and gets away with it.
So that's what happened. He basically just pulled the same thing he did with the senator and just replaced him with a new robot.
Yep.
That could be. That's insane what's going on with all that.
talking about you'd have been out of that. I wouldn't have been there in the first damn place.
Right.
Fuck that.
So then Maeve and Caleb walk into what is assuredly a trap dressed to the nines, and on the way there is some definite flirting going on. Like, have these two already smashed somewhere along the way, Phantom?
Which two characters?
Caleb and Maeve.
No, I don't think so.
Oh, there's a lot of head there, some flirting going on. And then later on, when old girl says she can help him get dressed, and Maeve is like, "No, you can see your ass outside." I was like, "I'm telling you, there's some jealousy going on here."
You're reading into it.
Here's the thing, though. Maeve is very big on kids. I don't think she did that out of jealousy. I think she did that because, and honestly, I don't think Caleb would have done anything, but baby girl was sexy, and he was faltering a little bit, understandably so. I'll give him a little bit of benefit on the doubt on that. But Maeve looked over like, hey, bitch, yo, basically, get the fuck out. My boy got kids. He don't need you around. Peace out. I don't think she's thinking about it at all in a romantic way towards herself. Maeve loves the idea of a family, and that's coming from having a daughter herself. So I think that's all it was.
Looks like Jay Cruz is with you. Maeve might just like his family, and
he seemed like he was introverted. Every time like she tried to ask him to do something or hint at something, he just like gave that awkward like response.
He's nervous. I don't. Which again, how the fuck did you even get the wife that you got? That had to have been a program. I don't think you did that on your own, bruh.
The wife got game.
It's because they're all bots. That's why. It's just all
pretty much
all another game. They find basically a secret entryway into a party, and Caleb asked if Maeve was armed, and she said all she needs is her mind. And Caleb's not so sure. Like, he already saw that struggle with the senator. And are the Delos bots just getting stronger, or is she getting weaker? And AK thinks that they're just getting stronger. You with that, Phantom?
No, it's a bit of both.
You think there is something going on with her that she's going to have to figure out in a couple episodes in?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I do too. I think it's more than just these guys are amped up. I think there's actually something going on with her. I don't know if it's something Hobium like injected into her or something, but there's something going on with her powers. That's why when she goes to sleep, she's doing countywide blackouts because she can't contain it or can't control it.
Yeah, she wasn't sleeping that time though. She was fully awake. She was doing that purposely. She just didn't expect the blackout to happen.
Right, exactly. That's what I'm saying, because she didn't have a handle on her powers. So I don't know. I think that's going to be a thing going on. But
yeah, there's definitely something in. Put a pin in that.
The two find their way into what seems like a private party, and lo and behold, it looks like Delos is keeping the part going undercover for the rich and elite. And how brave or stupid are these two? Like, all those people going back into the park knowing what happened last time? Like, would you be going back in, Phantom?
Hell no. But at the same time, we're all these actually real people, and is Caleb the only real person there?
Yeah, my very next paragraph says, or does it even go deeper and all the people on this train are bots and decoys to keep Caleb and Maeve unaware of the trap?
Because this all looks like a damn trap. Like, come on.
That's what Maeve said.
I
looked down and I saw I was standing in the same shit. And she basically said, fuck, how did I not notice this shit until now?
Well, no, she said, and when they were first walking in, Caleb's like, do you think this is a trap? And she's like, oh, most assuredly.
Oh, definitely, yeah.
So
but she didn't know it was that kind of trap.
So, yeah, they didn't know what they were getting into, but they knew it was going to be a trap. So, yeah, I was like it. I kind of think that everybody on that train is a robot. I don't think any of them. So, and even maybe Caleb and Maeve. So, I mean, we know Maeve is. Maybe Caleb is, too. He's a bot. Why is Maeve drinking so much again? This has to be part of the game. And then Hale ambush.
The bartender literally said, what can I get you?
Oh, she grabbed the whole bottle and said, let me just do it myself at this point. Like, she is just
after. No, she didn't. Caleb ordered for her.
Yeah, and then she slammed it and then grabbed the whole bottle and called him a lightweight. She slammed her.
He is a lightweight, though. She wasn't lying.
Right. And then she grabbed the whole bottle and was ready to get it and called him a shit drinking partner, basically.
She likes to drink sherry. Let her have her vices. She's been a warrior for how long, damn it? Let her drink when she wants to, DJ.
Oh, let her get that sherry. Hale ambushes Navarro in his ride and implants a fly in him, saying that she has plans for his kind. And what is she going to do with all these humans, do you think, Phantom? Like target practice or what?
I don't think target practice, really.
Make him just basically do her bidding, like so she's in control of everything, the entire world.
I would say so. For now, for we know, there's like another plan that we just don't know yet.
She's gonna make everything in her likeness.
Well,
Christina,
you know what I'm surprised of so far
what's
is
that?
we haven't seen like she hasn't like created like a bot version of Charlotte's like former husband and kid yet, unless that could happen like later on in the series.
Oh, I'm sure she's gonna end up making them. Like if they were
I
bought
think
in the first
I
place.
think she might.
I think she will. I think Hale's going to get her family back by the end of it, and maybe that'll be what chills her out or puts her in a better place, or I don't know, go easier on some of the humans. Who knows? But Christina finds out to head out to find out more about Peter and why he blamed her, and come to find out that he was a made-up character in a dark story she was starting to create. So, did she base him off a real person she knew, or is she the Ford of this world and can control everyone with like the flick of a finger or even a thought? What do you think, fandom? Is she just the Ford of this world, or did she base him off a real person, or how was she able to make Peter do all that stuff and know what was going on?
She is the Ford of this universe now.
Basically, yeah. So yeah, that's what I was kind of getting at. I was like, I think basically she can just control everybody with a flick of a finger, and this is again all just a simulation or all in a part, one or the other. But none of this is the real world. Sophia begins the check-in process and asks if they've ever been to WestWorld before, and Caleb said he couldn't afford it. And like I said, I'm not buying it. I think he's there now either on some kind of veterans discount or basically he's just a bot and he's just part of all the storylines.
I thought he was kind of at Westworld when, whatchamacallit, in season 3 when they show that flashback of when Dolores first truly met him. I thought that was kind of like Westworld.
Supposedly that was outside, like in the real world, when she heard him. She
okay.
in the tunnel, and supposedly that was the real world. But I'm calling bullshit. I say it's all in the park.
Not the tunnel thing. When he was like, it was some type of like a mission, whatever.
Oh, way back when he was in the army.
Yeah, like I thought that was in the Westworld part.
Exactly, I think that was in the park. But yeah, that could have been a simulation not called Westworld or in a different place. But again, that's why I'm saying I call bullshit. I say he's been in this park many times, and basically he's a robot. But even if not, he's on that veterans discount from that thing, from all his time he put into the war, and like his mind's messed up, and this is kind of a perk or a bonus they give him is let him go and kind of live out some fantasies and help out his mind. But yeah, we'll see where that goes. Sophia says everything here is exactly your size. How? Like they didn't even know that they'd be there, unless again this is all a trap and the MIB Dolores knew that they were coming, like the same way they knew the vice president would show up with less security than usual. But how do they if not, how do they have everything in their size exactly, AK?
She sent them the invitation.
Who did?
Charlotte, I believe.
Right. That's why they were there in the
yeah,
okay,
they knew they were coming.
So yeah, the MIB did know. Absolutely, good call. And then Maeve said all she needed was her mind, yet as soon as she was offered, she seemed pretty excited to stock up on a bunch of guns, fandom. So does she even know that she's not right?
Is she ever wrong?
Is she ever wrong? She said, I don't know. But yeah, well, like
she's grabbing the backup plans.
I mean, Caleb said, I'd rather have you have a gun. And she was like, I just need my mind. But as soon as them guns showed up and were first offered, she was like stocking up. So
hey, maybe she has that famous motto: I'd rather have it and not need it than need it and not have it.
Or she just realized Caleb was right, and maybe she should listen to him for once. Who knows?
It works either way.
Sophia offered to help Caleb get dressed, and like we said, Maeve was quick to dismiss her. And like I said, neither one of you think Maeve has a little crush on Caleb?
Nah.
It just seems a little too flirty going on to me. And she said, and they even said, like, there was a little thing, like, and then, we're not going to talk about it, what happened right after at the tower. And it's like, we got on with living our lives. I think part of that living their lives was those two smashed. I don't know. Maybe that's just me, but I think there was a real spark between these two. Ship it. What else were they talking about? Like, they even said, are we going to talk about it? Like, that's what he was talking about. And what
even
kind
if they did smash, it don't matter.
It's a new day. What kind of Arkham DC asylum was that Christina was walking into? I would not have walked into that creepy ass building. Would you, Phantom?
Hell to the no. I've seen too many horror movies, played too much Batman Arkham Asylum. I'm good.
I'm not going in that creepy ass building. It had been empty for years, and yet Peter had just jumped off the building like 3 nights before. So what kind of time warp shit are they playing with us here, AK?
That's the thing. There's something going down in this programming. And they picked that specific building, I think, maybe just so she could go in there and find those drawings that she found of the tower. So maybe that was there just for that one clue.
Could be.
See, and I'm sticking to that. I don't think anything's romantic with Maeve and Caleb. Even if they smashed at the end of a damn battle. That's just freaking nerves. Like, holy shit, we just survived that shit. Let's bang real quick, and boom, it's done. That's it.
Oh,
there's no romance, DJ. Stop it.
I'm shipping it. These two got something going on for sure, 100%. Oh, it could be. But while walking around, she sees drawings of a tower just like Peter and the crazy guy were talking about. And again, are these clues that she left herself or that somebody left for her to help remember who she really is, Phantom?
Yep. Where to go. I'm telling you, go to the tower. Go to the tower.
And how creepy was that seeing the real men in black in that contraption like we were talking about earlier? Like, what a sick existence that would be, just being stuck in whatever the hell that machine is she had him in.
And watching the intro, it's literally that. Like, same thing. I was like, oh, that was good. Spot on.
No, you know he's been there for a while, too, because he just came back online like, ugh, you again?
Creepy as hell. Charlotte says the humans used to hunt them for sport. Does she plan on doing the same to them? And we kind of talked about it. That's where we think it's going.
Absolutely.
Oh, man. And then Caleb said he's never been much of a hat guy. Is that only because he knows what these hats really do, Phantom?
Not only that, but have you ever truly seen him in a hat at all in this series? Like season 3, you don't see him in a hat. This season, you don't see him in a hat. I think
he was low-key telling the truth there. Yeah, he ain't a hat dude.
Really?
Oh, and that as well as his job. He's literally always wearing that construction hat. So it's almost just the whole oh my gosh, he's wearing a hat again. So it's like he just doesn't like wearing hats.
And what do construction hats do though? They protect your brain. No other hat can really.
And his army hat. That's the only other hat we ever saw him wear was his army helmet. So
that's it. Yeah.
And that's why I was like, maybe he knows what that army helmet was doing, sucking up all his information. So now he's not into wearing hats anymore because he found that out last season. So it looks like the Men in Black Dolores has set up a new park, and it's all the Golden Age era. I don't know, are the hunters going to become the hunted in this new park, or are all the humans brought into this park going to get flied? Like, what's going to happen here, AK?
That's actually an interesting thought. I don't think they can do the let's go kill everybody in the park again. Or if they did, it would have to be on a far more grander scale than just this one train load of people. So, yeah, I think everyone that got those invitations is going to have some type of meaning for something in the real world, and they're all going to get flied, and all of them are going to be under Hell's control.
I like that. You agree with that, Phantom?
Yeah, most likely.
Like they're all going to the park. It's like, but again, are these people getting off the train even humans? Like they could have all just been bots, and maybe they're going to be interjected into this storyline.
They got to be reprogrammed, maybe. Yeah.
Yeah, for when they come. So, I can't wait to see it. This has got me hook, line, and sinker. Like I said, once again, I'm ready to fall all into it and see what's going on. But that was it for the episodes. Got just a couple trivia questions. If you know these answers, write them in the chat box. If not, if you're watching later, write them in the comments down below. How many others like him did the senator tell Maeve there were?
7.
249 emissaries.
There we go. Somebody was ready. He said 7. We ain't in the Umbrella Academy no more. Oh, what was Anastasia's last name?
Whitney.
Oh, good on you. Well done. Who did Caleb have watching his wife and kid?
His friend.
Carver.
Yes, indeed. Well done, you. She was ready. Okay, here we go. We already know this one. Going easy for everybody. What's Maeve's drink of choice?
Sherry.
I'm like, I get this one.
See, you gave the easy one. I thought you were going to do the hard one. I was ready for that one too, damn it.
What was Peter's last name?
Petrelli?
We are not watching Heroes, you asshole.
That was a great show.
It was, is it Wires or Myers? Something
Myers, there you
Yers.
go. Yep, Myers. Absolutely. How many sick days did her boss say Christina was entitled to a year?
4.
Damn, look at you. You were taking notes. Well done, you.
No, I actually guessed that one. I didn't write that one down.
That's a shame. Amazon got more than that.
All right.
Told you this company is on some bullshit, man.
Yeah. What aliases did Maeve sign her and Caleb in as?
Oh, that I did not see.
When they were asked and Maeve had to sign them in, who did she sign her and Caleb in as? So anybody in the chat remember that one? Who did they go in as? And next, keeping it moving, where did Peter's obituary say he left his money to?
To the orphan?
What's the name of the damn mental hospital? Hold on.
Yeah.
Hope Center for Mental Health.
Oh, boom. There it is. Back on track. At least I got you at the one so far. I was like feeling a little off. Here we go. What city was written on the train that Maeve was on?
Chicago.
Yeah, there it is. What time was the big clock set to when Maeve stepped off that train?
Oh, damn it. Someone told me to write that damn time down.
Deep dive.
I was studying the names of the things, not the actual time. Fuck.
Yeah.
What is it? What, 2, 3? I believe it was in the early AMs, though. I could be wrong. I could be misremembering, though.
Any guesses out there? Anybody know what was the time set on that clock when they said that? I saw all them names. I was like, they're going to write these names down. We're like, let's dig a little deeper.
Every last one of them. Pharaoh, the Harper, the post office, even the damn sign. Welcome to Temperance.
Tire, yep, post office. Oh, that was fantastic. Oh, well, there you go. You got the last one. What was the name of the city that they entered?
Yep, Temperance.
Absolutely. So I got it with 2.
We got a 5 o'clock in the chat. Is that it?
What's that?
It's 5 o'clock in the chat.
Incorrect. So the only ones we missed today were the aliases that they were signed into and the time on the clock. Is. Well done you. But yeah, I don't know. I hope everybody out there in chat is absolutely loving this story. Man, I can't wait to do it. WestWorld Wednesdays for the next 3 weeks. We're going to be getting it in 2 episodes at a time. So we'll be back next Wednesday for episodes 3 and 4. And we're going to try to get back on one more time tomorrow for the new episode in series She-Hulk. So we're going to try to get that watched and get it done and be back on here tomorrow talking about that. Anything you get to say out the door, fandom?
They're all hosts.
They're all hosts. They're all in the parks. It's all been a park. All last season was in the park. That was just Riot Park. I'm telling you, it's all the game. It's all a simulation. What's up, AK? Anything out the door?
Join Fandom and I on Friday for trivia coming up. House of the Dragon. Not necessarily on the show, obviously, because we don't know what's going to happen there exactly. But all trivia dealing with House Targaryen and probably all their bastard houses as well. So come have some lulls with us.
Absolutely. And you already know the time that we're usually on our special day. Tuesday, we're going to be back at it with a brand new show, House of the Dragon. Can't wait to see how they do it and what we get down with that one. So we'll be back on our regular time Tuesday doing House of the Dragon. We got WestWorld Wednesdays.
Oh, shit.
The She-Hulk in on Thursday. What's good?
I just remembered, actually. Myself and Lady Diligence will be back on Monday, actually. And we'll be talking about House of Dragon there, too. And then... oh shit! You know what? We might have to talk about scheduling. I might just have to miss next week because I'm on with Costume Co. I believe for the opening episode. But we'll see. We'll chat offline about that. But either way, check out Heidi's stream that's going to be coming up next week as well. She always has good discussions.
There it is. You already know the crew's going to be back in effect. Everybody's going to be ready to talk about House of the Dragon, get back on that GOT train. And no matter how many times they try to say they
Sunday, Jake.
They'll be back. Oh, yep. It starts on Sunday.
It's on Sunday.
We're going to be talking about on Tuesday, WestWorld Wednesdays, and She-Hulk Thursdays. So stick with us. Can't wait to see everybody. Hope everybody's having an absolutely fantastic week, and it only gets better from here. And until we see you tomorrow, be easy, everybody.
Stay away